Okay, so this is the second video of the Lego assignment, and we are going to go over Boolean subtract. So what that means is right now, if you look at, I'm going to go to my answer key just to show you what this is about, and go to the Part Studio. If I show you this, let me hide the base. You can see that these Legos have holes in the bottom, which is not really accurate to Lego if you know Legos, all you Lego enthusiasts out there, but this is good enough for learning the Boolean tool, and it'll allow us to put these Legos together in a more appropriate way. So let me go back to your starter file. You are going to have had the studs put on top of your red and your white piece as well. I let you do that on your own. So now what you're going to do is learn the Boolean subtract tool. So sorry to throw you all back to math class, but we're going to cover something called Venn diagrams again, because this is the Boolean tool. And I'm hoping that looks familiar to you, because what that is a symbol of is it looks just like what you might remember as a Venn diagram from a math class or from statistics or any other subject. You might have seen this. So this is basically just saying this blue area is the area that's both A and B, and only A and B. This is all of it. What we're going to focus on right now is the Boolean subtract, which is basically, look at this, and this is like saying subtract what's all encompassed by A from B. So basically cut B out so that all you get is this blue area. Now, you might be saying, Miss G, what are you talking about? It's going to be much easier to understand this if I show you in CAD. So let's do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow the nubs on this gray piece to subtract out that same space from the orange and the green part. So I'm going to hit this Boolean tool. And instead of union, we're going to say subtract, which just means take material away from one based on the other. So the tool is what you're using, sort of like what you're tracing. So we're going to trace the gray base plate, and we are going to take it away from the orange part and the green part. And what that means is where in those two parts do they intersect? You want to say keep tools because otherwise it will then hide or remove the base plate, which is not what we want. So I'm going to green check that. And you're going to say, well, I don't see a difference. Where you're going to see the difference now is if I hide the base plate, you're going to see now we have holes that are in the orange and the green that are based off of the gray. Now, you might say, Miss G, why didn't you do this sloped piece at the same time? Well, I guess because I wasn't thinking. You should add that. If you didn't and you were following along with me, luckily Onshape is very easy. You can just go back in there and add another target to it. And there we go. Now we have them. All right. So now I'm going to let you do the same thing for the red and this gray piece.